Thank you.
You got a video?
Thank you, everybody. Oh my gosh, that was such a stressful and good round. First off, how is the sound, you guys? I messed with it a bunch of times. Oh, I just exited out of all my things. I can't even see them. You guys, I was so nervous I got drunk, so I'm actually drunk right now, but I'm scared.
Hannah had a 19-year-old spit in her mouth. Oh my god, you are disgusting.
And you set your whole settings to be 19 and up. Okay, let me see.
No, 19, 18, 19. It wasn't 19 and up. It was only 18 and 19.
Oh my god, I even had a poll and everything. I tried to close the wrong thing. Okay, well, I was about to have a poll for who to vote out, but Murat got kicked, okay? He can't keep it together. He called me 3 times. He got kicked off by me. I didn't even kick him off. He can't get it together. He can't keep the stream up, so he cannot be back. Everybody, I was gonna vote to see who you guys will kick, not keep, but Murat can't hang out. He can't do it, so we're gonna do the next round. Everybody, you made it simply because your guys' tech is better than his. So congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for being here and having your tech working and not calling me 3 times while it was going on.
Okay. How ironic it was on this topic that he...
I bet he wasn't here. I know. Yeah. It really singled in on just a group of people and not Murat, who I was also excited to hear his answer on. But I guess we'll have to one-on-one ask him and really put him in the hot seat.
Hannah.
No.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Did you fuck Anthony?
Oh.
Bro, what the fuck?
That would be a cute couple. That would be a cute couple.
Okay, so.
What? Would you fuck Anthony? I mean, he's 31.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not in the market to be putting anything in my vagina right now.
You know what? W Wingman. And the next question is, what is something that is too far and should not be streamed? So as a streamer, what is something that's too far? Don't stream it. That's too much, guys. That's too far. Okay, ready, go. I have to pull up the timer.
Yo, Zero, I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything. I didn't mean it.
Pooping.
I with Paul, okay? Just so you know.
No, I know,
That is a good one. That's a really good one.
I love it, thank you.
I've seen
anything
streamers...
harsh.
I've seen streamers, I've heard of some streamers that have slightly leaked nudity. That should just be a major, that shouldn't even be a thing. It should be instant consequences for it. But, Hanridge, you do bring up a valid point there. Anything that's any kind of type of indecent exposure, that shouldn't be caught live at all. It's just immoral, and there are some people that might not find it too comfortable, and it's gonna make them unfollow, not want to sub, not even want to click on the stream anymore.
You want to know
why?
Yeah, why? Sure.
It's indecent exposure of yourself. I don't know how else to explain it to you.
Are you referring to pooping or nudity?
You referred to the pooping. I referred to the nudity. Technically.
Oh, okay. Yes.
All because people don't want to see you naked doesn't mean it applies to everybody.
That's not what he's saying.
I think assault, domestic violence and sexual assault shouldn't be streamed.
Yeah, I think Heel Mike was a good template of what not to do. As a matter of fact, Rich, you used to mod for Heel Mike, right?
No, I did not. That never happened. All that's been circulating. No, I didn't. No.
So I know you definitely fuck 18-year-olds if you modded for Heel Mike.
I've never modded for Heel Mike, not one time. Yes, I was a regular on his edict, but that doesn't mean I modded for him. All these rumors circulated based upon the fact that I was coming out onto the streaming community through Heel Mike's edicts. I got brought into the streaming community. It just so happened to be Heel Mike.
Rich, did you ever
streams, that doesn't automatically mean that I was a mod for him. I do not condone what he's done. I personally don't. As a Christian man, I don't condone any of what he's done.
Did you do the due diligence of checking their ages on the e-dates? Because that's like the right thing to do, right? You probably did.
I wasn't a streamer. I wasn't a streamer then. I wasn't streaming then as much as I am now. Even then in 2022, I wasn't streaming at all. 2022, I didn't start streaming until July of 2023. So
how about this? There's
Same
something
thing.
that is banned that shouldn't be banned, and it's called fighting on stream or getting fights recorded on stream. That should
True.
not be bannable.
That
Agreed.
Yo, because
Agreed.
what if you're acting that actually, Anthony? Because that's actually a good point. Like, what if you're acting in self-defense?
Self-defense, evidence for court,
Yes.
and if you're a third-party person and you're also like you're not involved in the fight, absolutely shouldn't even remotely be considered for a ban.
I'm
Right.
just sitting here trying to figure out if Rich Money is like Down syndrome or not.
I'm not
Hey.
Down syndrome. I'm autistic. Thank
Just
you very
like
much.
you, Paul
Yeah,
Dino.
you got no, but you've got but he's got the voice. He's got like the Down syndrome like
No, I
autistic
don't.
person
No, I
voice.
don't.
Hey,
Well,
no
yeah,
Down
no,
syndrome
no,
shaming.
I
No Down
enjoy
syndrome
your
shaming.
takes.
Shut the fuck up. You're the one that has
Rich
the
boy,
crooked
I
nose.
enjoy
Shut
your
up.
takes. I enjoy your takes and I enjoy your voice.
I was in
Thank you.
special needs classes
Flames
growing up,
harder,
and Rich Money
Hannah.
sounds like every kid
You
in
have
the
a
class.
crooked nose, Ice Poseidon. Shut up.
Hannah,
Yeah,
would you
do.
date Rich Money?
Would I date him? I would go on an date with him, yeah.
I heard he fucks good.
Actually,
Is rumor going
Henry,
around.
later on, I actually have a community that I'm in a community that is constantly looking for e-girls for e-dates. So if you let me hit you up later, I can get you hooked up with the
Of
boss.
course you
I
can hit
guess
me
I'm
up.
a better
Will
lead
you
than
be in the
yourself.
date?
I've been competing in e-dates for like 3 years.
Okay, perfect. As long as you're there, I'll go.
All right.
But she doesn't put stuff in her
I'll
vagina,
send you the
so what's the
detox
point?
stream.
My vagina is like this.
Hannah, when's the last time you had something inserted inside of you?
What is too far to be streamed?
Penetration.
Like the last time I was penetrated was December 2023.
You don't masturbate.
No, I have like a little tiny thing, but I just kind of watch TV with it. It's not really like, it's like this big.
So you're inserting that.
No, I don't insert it.
What do you mean you watch TV? So you casually are chilling at home and you're just put a vibrator? in
Yeah,
your
it's
TV
kind
and
of
you're
just like for the fun of
Breaking
it. Just
Bad,
kind of like
Survivor.
to get a little, just to get goosebumps.
I got a
Well,
little tiny thing too.
Actually, domestic violence are too far to stream. Everything else should be all right.
Yeah, domestic violence.
Animal abuse?
I mean,
that's a
whatever's
good one.
legal.
Does
As long as it's legal,
Does
fuck
that
it.
not fall into domestic violence or no? I mean, I could be retarded, but is that not a domesticated pet would be domestic violence?
Well, why
right?
would
Or
you
no?
stream domestic violence? You turn the
It'd be
camera on
animal
first.
cruelty.
Yeah, but people do it.
I think probably terrorism is too far.
Well,
That's a good one. Yeah.
That
yeah.
one's
Zero,
that one. Yeah, we can all.
Zero had
agree.
a really good one. The any abuse or neglect or mistreatment of any animal is fucking would be insanity. It needs
That's
to be
just
banned at
that's
all
like
times.
Yeah.
that's just like
I mean,
satanic
you
and
guys are
demonic.
stating the obvious. How about we don't say something so obvious? What
All
is
right, take the floor.
Well, what about chatterbait? Chatterbait,
What?
not chatterbait.
like? Okay, let's take Kix TOS for
Omegle.
example. What's the
Mhm.
farthest you would go on Kix TOS? Let's not talk so obvious here.
I think I went the
Like, be like-
farthest. I think I'm the only one that has gone the farthest.
What do you mean the furthest? Like without breaking it, or
Like,
Yeah.
what's the farthest you would take streaming on Kick?
You twerk on the Quran. That's
Without
pretty
getting
far.
banned.
I would go to the front lines of war and I would start, fucking up the enemy with grenades and missiles and tanks and everything. That's what I would do if I could do
Oh,
that.
streaming at the airport. I really don't like when people do that. They should learn because if you got fucked over, I think it's not fair that other people stream at the airport. I think it's fucking stupid when people do that.
That is stupid. Yeah.
Then again, you
Yeah.
could also get distracted and miss your flight.
True.
What?
I like streaming at the airport, and I like streaming on the airplane.
Oh no, god.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Please.
as long as something's legal, you can just do whatever. You can stream whatever.
I get anxiety with people streaming at the airport.
It's legal. It's legal to talk to children, but I don't think it's cool when people talk to kids
Wait.
on Omegle and
Children
stuff.
should
It's
streams.
weird.
Agreed.
What do you
Agreed.
guys
I don't think
think
so.
about when
With the
people
internet.
stream like their fights and stuff? What do you think about it?
Legal to talk
think
to
it's-
children.
I think streaming your fight, that's you're streaming your life. So if you're gonna fight with whoever you're with, I think that's part of it. That's part of the content.
I think there should be safe words just like there are in sex. Like, come on.
Yeah, but are they gonna fucking listen when you're like llama?
That's what I'm saying.
he's like-
You should.
Nah, safe words don't mean nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Clip.
If you're dealing with a cunt, a safe word won't matter.
I did the timer too late, and I think that this is good. And we talked a long time with that Murat, so I think I'm gonna, like, that was great, you guys. We're gonna do now where people can vote. So I'm gonna put in chat for everybody. I'm gonna put 3 minutes for everyone to vote to kick. Oh, what you guys are voting is to keep, not to kick. So that's the link. And then if I could have mods copy that and paste it a whole bunch of times. You're voting who to keep. Who do you like? You have 1 vote. Who do you want to keep? And then whoever gets the least votes is who's going to get kicked. So be careful with your votes. Thank you, D-Lizard. If everybody votes for 1 person, then we'll have to go through that. Do you guys think you're gonna get kicked out? Who do you guys think should be kicked? People that are still competing.
Damn, Anthony's in last place, dude.
Am I? What does that mean? Hold on.
Got it.
Oh, now you're not. I'm about to say, how are more people voting for Zero Who instead of Anthony?
Zero Who.
I agree. Anthony's awesome. By the way, I want to point out, I'm not a furry. I was dressing in my costume for the lip sync at DreamHack.
That's how you get it.
I'm not a furry. That's just the costume. I'm performing Peaches at DreamHack on the main stage. So I just wanted to make that clear.
You're dressed as a peach?
I love it.
I'm dressed as Bowser.
Oh, I was wondering.
I'm not a furry. It's just my costume. When Kimmee hit me up, I was trying it on.
So you've never had sex in that?
Not yet, but I'm open to a lot.
Emphasis on the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the mask look like? Can I see it?
Yes. All right. So it's gonna be this. All right. It's gonna be this.
Oh wait, why have you and your wife not? You know.
I just got this. I just got it. There's gonna be a lip syncing competition. I'm gonna be there. BB Jess is hosting it. I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
Competition.
And I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys. I'm gonna give you a big hug. I want your autographs, a picture. I'm excited.
That is so sweet and wholesome. Oh my god.
It's my first time doing Ira. I've met you before. You gave me a hug.
Aww.
I met you.
See,
in
you
Kansas.
can be nice, Paul.
I met you in Kansas City, RS Golden Glories RuneScape event, and you signed my crown. I've been watching you for a long ass time, bro. You're my hero, dude. I love you.
Say something nice back.
You make it real hard to like roast you, but it's not that hard.
In that case, bro, let me in the fucking prison stream. You need a fat guy. If I don't shower for 5 days, it's gonna add to the torture. I'm willing to do anything. I got this tattoo for Sam Pepper's event. I covered myself in peanut butter naked. I licked the toilet. Like, whatever you throw at me, I need the fucking money, bro. Let me in the goddamn prison stream.
Every piece of content that I've seen in this guy.
Oh my god, I missed it! Wait, Wood Baby, thank you for the subs whenever that happened. I'm sorry.
You'd probably be a good person.
I need to do that.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
I mean, I wouldn't put you in the prison stream because I barely know you and you seem like nonsense, but you know, keep trying.
All right. Hey, I appreciate the feedback.
Do you have a fat person for the prison stream?
I have one kind of fat person, but he's also very muscular.
You gotta have one fat person though for prison. But
all right.
Fat people typically leave really fast.
I will not leave. I know what you said. Just consider it.
Well,
was a prison. How the fuck can they leave? Aren't they supposed to be prisoners? They shouldn't be allowed to leave. Put them in the shoe.
I mean, them leaving.
In the shoe.
That's the whole point, Xena.
Yeah, but isolation means they get shots, meaning they lose privileges, meaning they would lose points if you make it like a game. Because in prison, obviously you can't fucking leave. You go to the shoe, you can't use the phone, you can't use the computer, you don't get to mail letters, you don't get visitation, you don't get to go to lunch, you get one fucking meal a day. Like, what? Torture these motherfuckers. What are you doing?
Okay, I can't actually keep them locked up. If they want to leave,
make them sign a waiver. Yes, make them sign a waiver. Keep them locked up.
Well, either they just
all right. So the voting is ended. So thanks, guys, for that round. If I keep you guys talking, sorry, we'll be here all night. At least whoever the last few people will be. I'm really sad, but the voting came out that we actually have to kick Zero. Oh, no.
Oh, no surprise there.
No! Zero.
It's all right. Hey, guys,
Love you, Hero.
Yeah,
This was an amazing cast.
Yep.
Love you, Zero.
I
You're
feel
the
like
best, Zero.
I didn't even belong here. I was lucky to be here. I love all of your streams. Anthony, Hannah, Ice, of course. Xena, Shuvi, Rich. It's an honor. I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys at DreamHack. Have a good one. And fuck yeah. Thank you, Kimmee, for the opportunity. You're the fucking best. Thank you.
We'll see you at DreamHack. Thanks, Zero.
Let's get a beer, bro.
Bye.
Bye. What
Kimmee.
a sweet guy.
So nice.
True.
Kimmee,
Yeah.
He's very humble about it too. You gotta give him that.
You always advertise Zero to be at all my events, and I always say no. This is why he can't even last one round.
No,
on this
they
fucking
don't
show.
know him. They don't know him. He's got to warm
And
up.
they never will.
No,
They
he's
never
got
will.
to
The
warm
only
up. He's
person who
warming
knows-
up. He's warming up.
The only person who knows him is his cholesterol.
I know.
He
I
was
know him.
lovely.
I know him. He's warming up. Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
So
I know him now too.
exactly. Now we are all fans of Zero. But okay, for the next question, okay, guys. Xena and Shufi, are you guys here? Are you guys mad?
Nah,
Great.
for-
Why would I
Okay,
be
okay.
mad?
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
just
You were
reading the
looking
chat.
away, and I'm just nervous.
No, I'm reading the chat.
Okay.
Cena's always mad.
No, she's not.
I'm not.
All
I'm
right.
actually not. It's whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Thank you again for all being here. So the next question is going to be. I actually have a few written down. I want to see what I want to come up with.
Anthony, can you
I'm
turn a
nervous.
light on,
I'm
dude?
nervous. I'm nervous because Kimmee asked specifically if we're mad. Like, I'm nervous what this next question will be.
What
Yeah.
light, bro?
Don't be nervous.
No. It's just
Don't
because
be
you were
nervous.
looking down. This question is not you guys, not anybody. Is reaction content lazy content? What do you guys think? Debate it
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Starting now.
lazy. It's lazy. It's
It
the
depends.
laziest fucking content. You just react and order DoorDash. Like, who wants to watch that?
I mean,
I
if
mean-
the world is
Yeah, I
you're
think
not
it's easy. Very
All
easy.
all
And I
Anthony
think-
does-
I think
all
it also
Anthony
depends on
does
what
is
the
reaction content.
to. It also depends
No,
on
I
what
like-
you're
I like
reacting
Anna's
to.
content.
And guess what, Paul?
Lazy or
Hundreds
not.
of people tune in every time I go live.
All right, well, it's lazy content. You're so lazy you can't even turn your fucking light on. Like, bro.
Who invited you to DreamHack?
Yeah, that's true. Why do you keep your light off? Like, I don't
This
understand
guy.
the silhouette.
I invited you to DreamHack to do IRLs with us, didn't I?
You didn't even come to Europe or Asia for the last 4 months. It was guaranteed money.
I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked
It
up
was
on that.
guaranteed 20K a month.
Yeah, I fucked up for sure.
But you did reaction streams, watching the streams. Fucking stupid. It's lazy. You should have just came and made actual money.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
that
you're
would have
right.
been funny if he went.
I think
Thank you,
news
Hannah.
reporting reaction streams are good, but other than that, if you're not like a news reporter reporting like the craziest content and you're just reacting and sitting there in a dark room or ordering DoorDash and like, yay, thank you, okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We should do more domestic violence content like you and Darius, right? Is that what we should do? We should
No,
create
shouldn't.
divisions in people's
We shouldn't.
friendships.
We're not
We should
condoning.
ruin people's relationships like you do.
I
That's
don't
that's the
condone
best
it.
content, right?
Oh, I don't
yeah.
condone that.
Dude,
Crash
you were
out
on that
is
boat.
good.
No, you were on that boat for 2 days and you already got Squeeze and Shuvi to hate each other. I mean,
They
dude,
don't hate
come
me.
on.
They're not even friends. I was his employee.
Bro,
that has
I've been
nothing
had
to do with
problems with
me.
Squeeze. I've been had problems with
Ah,
Squeeze.
you just
Shuvi
a simp
almost
with
lose the
fucking
boat.
rose-colored goggles on. You don't know anything yet, Shuvi. Give it like 2 months, 3 months. You'll be on a different fucking script. I promise you.
Rose-colored what? We're friends. Second, I like
They're
Squeeze.
friends.
Oh,
Friends.
what
I
did
don't
I
think
have to do
believes
with
that.
Squeeze? Well, yeah, because you're a reaction streamer who sits in a fucking dark room and listens to chat.
That has
That's it.
nothing to do with this.
Hashtag
Yes,
thank you
it
for the
does,
10.
bro. Yes, it does.
I think it's very raw and real to be able to show your relationship and your anger towards each other on stream. I don't think it helps the relationship, but I think it's very raw and real, and I appreciate when people show their.
But to know that
Guts.
some people aren't the only people that think these two down below are in a relationship. That's good to know.
What?
Yeah, that's what you insinuated,
What?
man, Rich. That's what you insinuated.
No,
These
no.
two in a
Well,
relationship?
Xena in the past has shown fights with her other exes on stream, and I'm saying I think that's raw and real to be able to show in front of a camera how you would fight with if the camera wasn't there. Because a lot of people fight with their significant other, but it's never on camera. And so that's why I said I think it's very raw and it's real, and
Oh, okay.
I appreciate that. But I wasn't referring to them two down there.
Why
We're not
would you
dating.
appreciate that?
Well, I think it's just really real. Like, where else can we find something like that? People actually being real and fighting with their significant other on a camera for people to watch. Like,
you only want that to happen, and you're only saying this because you do kick news and you need content.
no,
You want that
even
fight
if
not to be groomed.
You like when people fight on stream? You're a fucking psychopath.
You're one to talk.
I'm not
because
saying I love it. I'm
First one
saying
to
I
farm it.
appreciate it.
That's
Fuck that.
horrible.
He's the first one to farm it. As soon as he finds out there's an issue, he'll go right up in your face and be like, didn't you guys fight about this? And start something because he gets the content for it too. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I like when people fight. It's funny.
Okay, exactly. Everybody does.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, oh, they should fight. It's good for them. I think it's fucked up for your relationship. Your relationship will fall apart and break if you do that in front of a camera. It's fucked up. It doesn't help the relationship. So that's why I'm saying it's raw and real for them to risk their relationship to do that in front of a camera. It's risking your entire relationship.
That's why there should be a safe word. It's fun to argue on stream, like with your significant other, and just be normal and be raw and be like a reality. Yeah, like showing your raw like just being completely transparent. If that's what you want to be, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But have a safe word if it's something you value. Obviously, okay. If this is going too far, have a safe word. So okay, we pause stream. Do we want to continue this or not? Because we could risk,
I appreciate having a safe word. I would love to have a safe word. I just know with the person I've been with in the past, if I said the safe word, he would scream in my face and be like,
Hannah.
safe word.
Hannah, it's been 2 years. When are you gonna get over Sam?
What? I'm basically over him.
I mean, you're sitting here talking about him still. Like, why?
What did I say?
Well, the person in my past, blah blah blah. Like, why? Like, who cares? Like, why?
Well,
are you still...
that's my experience. That's my experience. I'm saying if I were to fight with someone on stream, the one person that I was fighting with and it was raw with, I'm saying if I did have a safe word, he would laugh at it. I'm just saying I appreciate the idea of a safe word, but in my personal experience, I don't think a safe word would have happened. But I'm not like, damn, I wish he was here right now.
Paul, can we have a safe word?
Hannah, I don't think we need a safe word, Hannah. Like, what are you using a safe word? We're not even having sex. We're on stream and she's using a safe word. Oh my god.
Literally.
No, a safe word wouldn't work because this is what would happen. If I was arguing with you, Kimberly, and what I would do is I would just say something bad, and then I would use the safe word so you can't say anything back.
Chess, not checkers.
What?
I shouldn't have inserted myself. Go back. Because now, just go back. I'm not here.
So the question was React streaming, right? Is it valuable? Is it valuable? Is that the question?
Is it lazy?
Is it lazy? Look, here's the thing. I'm a psychological guy. I look at people's behaviors. What the fuck are you laughing at? Just because you don't understand people,
I've watched your streams,
people don't understand people.
Bro, I've watched your streams. Your commentary's ass.
You're autistic. You would not understand it.
It's too nuanced. Is that why he left the cam?
It's too nuanced for your brain to understand human interaction.
Your commentary is like pausing it, repeating what they just said, and then unpausing it. It's complete shit.
That is what an autistic person would think my stream is. But if you understand the nuances between social interaction,
sorry. You'll play some like.
You realize there's an autistic person on the call right now, Anthony, and you're talking to him.
I didn't hear what you said.
Not Ice Posidon, this guy.
I didn't hear what you said. You said it again?
You're talking about autism. Choose your words very carefully because I just happen to be an autistic person. Choose your words carefully.
I'm using the word properly, bud. I'm not using it as an insult. Okay. I'm just making a point.
I know.
The point is my stream is based in things that Paul doesn't really do. My stream. I
understand.
You don't care about anybody. You just get on people's faces all the time. You don't care about people's emotions.
Yes or no?
My stream is about emotions.
Streams about emotions, but are you verified though? If not, use those emotions.
I'm verified.
Verified. Okay.
I am verified. What are you trying to do here, Rich? You want to get uppercut?
I'm just here for content. That's all I'm here. And I'm here to make content. I'm here to make content, same as everyone else. We're not that much different.
Get me on the card with this guy immediately.
What? Come on.
Be real though, I've tuned into your streams when you're talking about me because someone will link it in the Discord. That's the only time I've ever really watched it. Obviously, only because I'm usually streaming when you're streaming. Now,
preface that
every
you're lying.
time-
Go ahead.
no, listen. Every time you're doing a reaction, you do pause it and just repeat what just happened.
Yeah, you're also
And
an
then you
autist with narcissism, so you
know,
wouldn't
you
understand
do
it
this
either.
thing, Anthony.
Oh,
Anthony,
he said it
you do
again,
this
rich
thing where
boy.
you go,
He fucking said it again.
this house of cards is gonna come tumbling down. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Just wait.
Can I
then
go
you press play,
find
and then
the
you-
messages where you go, Anthony was been right this whole time. Oh my gosh, should have listened to it. Should
No,
I get the
I'm not-
fucking messages?
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong. You were wrong. I will
Weird.
still say that you were right about that
Let him
person.
cook.
You were
Let
right
him
about that.
cook.
Yes, I'm not taking that from you. I'm talking about your
Weird.
reaction streams. I'm talking about your streams, not about takes.
That's what my streams are. They're reactions plus takes.
In person, not on, if you said it on stream, cool. But
If that's
I'm
all you,
saying
if that's all you said your streams are, you really should expand your little
You know what? Maybe I should
a
hire
little
you as a
more.
manager, Rich. I think I'm hearing you wrong. I'm gonna hire you as a manager. You're trying to help me out. I'm sorry, dude.
So you really, what you should do, not just reactions, but not you should do like more than just reactions. Like me, I game things like that. I go on I go on shows like this one. So this is actually the first thing you've done other than react. If I'm
Correct.
based on what you
First
told
thing
me.
I've ever done in my life. Yeah.
flatline people. He loves to threaten to flatline people, but then when they actually like want to run the
Zena.
face or clap, like yeah,
Zena,
my
you are a literal.
Yeah, my
you are the
homie.
size of an infant. You can't flatline anybody.
I'm
so
not
you're
gonna lie,
upset
that is
because
facts.
my brand is what you wish you could do to people. That's why you hate it. I get it. I understand.
your brand is what I wish I could do to people, bro. I've
Right.
been in more fights on stream and physically assaulted people than you. You don't
And
even have a
every
track
single
record.
one of them let you do it. They all let you do it because they're afraid to catch a case.
You're retarded. You're retarded. You never hit
Yeah,
anyone.
I'm a retard. I'm a retard.
You've
Sure
never
thing,
hit
buddy.
anyone, Anthony.
I mean, to
You've
be
never hit
fair,
anyone.
Xena is very weak.
She's tiny.
Weak,
matter
what?
if-
Mentally or physically?
I could be weak, but at least I'll run the
Tiny
fade.
and
She
weak
won't. I
sober.
get my
Tiny
ass
and weak
beat.
when
Bro,
she's sober.
wait,
Damn,
pause.
man,
At
you
least
shooting
in the
shots.
ring to fight you, Paul. He wouldn't get in the ring. At least I got in the ring and I fucking fought
wouldn't
you
get- I'm
and
not-
I got pushed in the face. Guess what? At least I'm about my shit. This motherfucker won't get in the ring. That's my point. He's a bitch.
All right, yeah, whatever, dude. Darius backed out of any boxing matches with me every time. And you talked about how he's this big, swole, scary fucking guy I'm afraid of. Let's get him on Ice's stream. Let's get him in the backyard. Let's get some gloves, and let's see how scary he is.
Well, he's a bitch too.
Well,
All
I'd
right.
still like to go back to the thing. I want to hear your point, Anthony, because you're the one who does the reaction content. How is it
Yeah,
not lazy? How is it not lazy content?
It's not lazy because I've spent my whole life developing these takes, and now I get to distribute them to an audience.
Yeah, but how is that not lazy?
Well, I took my whole life to fucking develop the takes.
You took your whole life to react to people's streams.
Yeah, learning people how they behave with each other, how they ruin each other, how they manipulate each other. Like my whole life.
Yeah,
has
but
been...
I do the same stuff, but I don't do it in a lazy way.
Sharing
Well,
your
maybe-
wisdom, you mean?
yeah, exactly. Sharing the wisdom.
Sharing
That's
what
not
you've learned.
lazy.
You
It
can
took-
do
it took a
that
lot
without
to get to that
bro.
point.
It doesn't, dude. You didn't spend your whole life working up to do reaction content in your dark room. Come on.
No, you're asking me if it's lazy to do React content. I don't think it's
Lazy
lazy
if you're
because I
bald.
spent a lot of time developing this mindset to share with the audience. I don't think that's a lazy thing. And I'll tell you this, I have people that DM me because I tell people like, yo, if you have any issues, hit me up. I'll talk to them off stream, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so happy that you put it into words in a way that I probably couldn't have, and I really appreciate this conversation. And I'm helping people, so I think it's
Bro.
not lazy at all. I think that's a
Anthony,
really
are
good.
you always
You
wearing a beanie 'cause
gotta
you're
be
hiding bad
delusional.
hair?
Are you kidding?
No.
Bro, you're fucking delusional. You're saying
He's
that you're
delusional. That's why he hides. That's why he probably hides bad hair with a beanie. I've been told he always wears a beanie.
All right,
He hides
Rich,
bad
shut up.
hair.
Shut up.
You're-
dude.
You should see
your-
the hairline.
your
You
takes
should
are
see the
like-
hairline.
you're structuring it like your
I'll look into
takes
that, Zena.
are like God's take.
No, you would structure it that way if it was your takes. I'm just saying that they're valuable and not lazy because it took a long time to develop them.
Okay, so what advice have you given recently that would have been really like eye-opening?
I mean, that's dependent on the perceiver, like whoever watches it. So if it's an epiphany for the audience, there's a lot of moments where like, oh shit, yeah, I didn't think about that, or that's a good take, or damn, I didn't see it that way. That happens all the time.
But what do you say? Like, what's the last thing you said?
I
that
don't,
somebody-
dude, I don't fucking know. You gotta watch the stream.
Because I've watched your streams. Your streams are half repeating what is going on, and the other half is head bobbing to sad rap emo music, and then you'll go like this. Yeah, like I think they should just like change their attitude or something. Like that's your whole stream.
You don't understand the nuance. You will never understand the nuance, so of course you will not be able to see the value. It's okay, Paul. It's all right. Hundreds of other people do, and that's what I care about. You're not in my audience, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
I'm just curious what your takes are that are so magical.
His take is that he has a small dick. That's what it is.
I mean, yo, Anthony, you think reacting is like busting your ass? Like,
no, I will not say it. No, I will not say that. I think it is. I think IRL, I should do it, and like, but I don't think what I'm doing is lazy. I don't think that. I just think I could be doing more.
I mean, I think Anthony, you are a bad example of somebody to explain why reaction content's not lazy, because you have backed out on a lot of my streams and events, which is lazy.
Well, no, I backed out of Hunger Games because Xena showed up at the structure that I was hiding in, and then there was a security guard that said, "Hey, Anthony, you're not allowed to hide in here." And then Xena and Woodbaby were outside on a fucking Hummer with guns waiting for me at the exit. When I walked out, they shot Hito in the fucking eye, and I was like, "Okay, you know what? I'm good. I'm good off this. Y'all can have this."
That security guard was paid to say that.
Hold on, motherfucker. Hold on. If you didn't send those motherfucking hunters at me in the beginning of the game because we were doing so well, that's why you sent it. You didn't send it because we were camping. We were on the move. We were doing well. And you sent them at us because you wanted some content. I'm going to send Xena.
You're calling Xena a top chaser. Is that what I'm getting at?
You got your content. You got your content. You got it.
Anthony, the guy who got shot in the fucking eye, Hito, stayed. Let that sink in. You didn't get shot once, motherfucker. You left. You ran.
I won in that circumstance. I didn't let you shoot me in the eye. I didn't let it happen. Yeah, you wanted that to happen. I know.
He wasn't pussy. He stayed.
It's not about being pussy. It's not about being pussy.
That was pussy. It was a paintball gun. It was a paintball gun.
Anthony,
then why did you
now
quit?
that I've heard both sides of this, I would like if I'm being shot. I've been shot at by pretty much everything but a real gun. If someone shoots at me, I'm running towards the gunfire at that point. I'm not a fucking pussy. I've been shot by.
You'd run towards a gun?
I guess, dude.
No balls. I do it.
Yo,
What
Anthony,
the
why
hell?
you quit then if it wasn't because you were getting shot at?
I'm not scared of getting shot at.
That's why.
And that's why I fuck with you.
I mean, watch the first 10 minutes of the fucking Hunger Games.
Bro, what did you think it was going to be joining the Hunger Games? You think he wasn't going to get
I would have continued to dominate.
The first 10 minutes the first 10 minutes out of 7 days doesn't mean much.
You push me out, Paul. It's literally your fault. I would have.
Nobody else.
If you wanted to stay, if you were like that, you wouldn't have quit. I'm gonna quit if you were like that, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's because they didn't have this little gremlin Xena and Woodbaby after them with personal vendettas. Look at it.
You're so scared, bro.
Xena was going after Darius. What do you mean?
No, she was coming after me, and we had a whole fucking thing about it, dude. Come on, you trying to act dumb?
That motherfucker with mace, bro. I threw the mace under their tarp. 2 of them. Me and Woodbaby threw them, and the girl she had with them.
You weren't allowed to be attacked. You're so badass. You're an invulnerable god mode fucking hunter. Wow, you're so cool and badass. Wow, how about you get on the field?
Nigga, I got fucking mace and I got shot. I got sprayed Chicken Andy's teeth.
And you deserved it. And you deserved it.
I still have a scar on the back of my fucking neck and on my body. What do you mean? I
and more.
Take it. But I didn't pussy out.
No, I just didn't let you get the win of fucking me up without me being able to respond.
You look like a clown going outside, talk about when I get on that field, I'm flatlining this person and that person, and you ran from a 4'11"
the whole fucking front of the competition.
No,
I did.
You
look it up.
ran from a 4'11" girl with a paintball gun. Like, stop talking. Stop, dude, Anthony. Just stop.
Are you really this delusional?
Are you this delusional? You wear a beanie to hide your receding hairline, buddy. Like, be real. Be honest for once.
You're using fucking viewer insults on me now? You gotta upgrade your shit, dude.
Viewer insults. You're literally wearing a beanie all the time, bro. Like, come on. Stop.
Yeah,
you ran from my paintball gun.
Guys for clout because you're not interesting.
You ran from a paintball gun.
Interesting. That's not a good enough reason to run.
You can't hold viewership.
Not good enough reason to run.
Rich. Shut the fuck up.
Can we kick Anthony now so he can react to the rest of this game show, please?
2 minutes.
Thank you.
Yo, Anthony, just admit you joined, bro. You got there, you went on the battlefield, and you realized you were not like that.
Dude, you were off, bro. You were turning off your fucking location for the whole entirety of the match. What are you saying you're talking for?
My phone was bugging, bro.
There was a fucking clip.
You did it.
Hold up. There's a clip of Zena.
No one had a personal vendetta on their head, bro. I had 10K on my head. I had 10K, bro. The whole lobby was looking for me.
The whole. Yeah. Well, you should have kept your location off and stopped cheating. You're sitting here talking like you didn't cheat the entire time. Shut the fuck up.
Cheated and you quit the day one. Like, stop, bro. Just stop. You should have just stayed.
Bald.
Xena, do you and Shuvi share a bed in that boat?
Yeah.
Only one bed, bro.
There's only one bed.
You guys definitely fuck, and he has hickeys on his neck.
That's cap. Where? Please tell me where, bro. Where's the hickey?
Yesterday you had 2 hickeys in your neck.
Nah, that's cap. I fell on my neck, bro.
And you guys share a bed. I know Xena, and I know she's a horny bitch, and she definitely fucks you.
No, that's not true.
Buddy.
Wait. So you're saying she fucked Shuvi? What else do you know about these two that we don't?
Well, he also lies a lot, so I don't want him to start going on some sort of lying spiel.
I mean, I know Xena, and I know Xena 100% would be down to fuck Shuvi on a boat in the middle of the ocean, 100%. And they're sharing a bed.
So you're implying that's what they're doing right now. Is that what you're implying?
30
So,
seconds.
like, you do the same thing so you know me and who I should date and who I should hook up with, and you just pick anyone that's next to us, bro. Like, you don't know me. Like, what are you talking about? How would you know something I would want to do would be in the middle of nowhere on a fucking rockin'-ass boat, nearly drowning and dying, lost at sea, and I want to fuck somebody? Like, how do you know this about me? Like, what?
Did you know Shuvi before the boat? You guys met before?
Yes. I've known him since Hunger Games, yes.
Xena, what sort of underwear are you wearing?
All right, and that's time. Wow, what timing. Crazy. Okay,
if you're wearing panties, you definitely fuck him.
Have a new poll.
In
I'm
a
gonna put
bikini.
in chat.
In a long t-shirt.
All right.
Panties.
Everybody vote who to keep, not to kick.
Come here.
Everybody vote who to keep, not to kick. And then we will be kicking one person off. And then through that,
I mean, if I wasn't trying to fuck Shuvi, I wouldn't be wearing a bikini or panties or whatever. I'd be wearing granny panties.
It's hot the fuck outside and we're steering a boat and the sun is beating down on me. Like, well, what? What? Am I supposed to wear a sweater and some sweatpants?
That ain't the only thing beating down on you.
You can get horny in granny panties.
everybody vote.
I was at the Hunger Games in a bikini too.
I'm in granny panties right now, and Rich Boys kind of got me flustered.
Ooh. Everybody vote.
Yeah, you were probably fucking Shuvi at the Hunger Games too.
No, she wasn't.
She used to, bro. She disappeared so many times whenever she was a hunter, and there was also a clip of her providing Shuvi a gun while she was telling people to get distracted. She's like, "Oh look," she was chilling with some hunters, and she's like, "Oh look, a deer."
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. How are you gonna
You're
talk
the
about
biggest cheater. I'd rather
I'm a big cheater, bro. You couldn't even play the game. Like, what are you talking about? You left on day one, bro, because
you knew you were gonna sound
stupid.
stupid.
Was gonna be in there when you signed up, and you bitched out as soon as shit got real, bro. As soon as you saw bullets
flying.
Do you
want to box Shuvi?
You
want to do it?
You knew that was gonna be there when you joined, bro.
Do you want to box
do it?
You seem hella confident. You want to call me a bitch? Let's do it.
Anthony, you wouldn't fuck a 19-year-old, but you'd fight one?
Yeah, fuck it. On your stream with boxing gloves.
Told me he would beat me with one arm, and as soon as I said let's do it, he said nah, it's not like that.
I'll do it still.
What's the difference? If you're not gonna fuck someone fresh out of high school, why would you want to beat them up? That's just as bad.
Well, he's a streamer, and this is not sexual, and he's, that's fine.
Yeah, but beating someone up fresh out of high school is just as bad.
Oh my gosh, wait, you guys. The bottom
maybe
three
you're right.
are...
Honestly, maybe you're right.
I mean, every vote is really close, you guys. It keeps updating on who's in the bottom.
Get me out of here, dude. I'm about to fucking explode. Get me the
we
fuck
like
out of here.
exploding.
It's okay,
He only got
we'll
chased
just
IP because he
breathe.
told Santa Maria he was
Just
Ice's
breathe.
friend.
Everybody
That's why.
vote.
Wait, what'd you say, Rich Bunny? Repeat that.
Anthony only got KCIP because he told Santa Maria he's Ice Poseidon's friend.
Is that
you can
true?
get
Anthony?
things by being Ice Poseidon's friend. What else? What else can you get?
Anthony used to lie and blame me and say that I had a connection and I made it so that he couldn't get KCIP. Like, and look.
To be
did.
fair, Anthony
Locally.
Anthony got denied KCIP a couple times. So if it was because I'm his friend, I did a bad
That would
job.
have worked. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that, Paul. Suck cocks, Rich Bunny.
Hey,
All right, I guess.
What do you mean, hey? You just came
Yo,
on my
yo, okay,
throat,
bald
Anna.
guy.
You know what? In
why
the
Cox?
I can't think of the right word. Because that we're taking to the old show, I want to say thank you again to Destiny for letting me steal his whole show and the name and everything. To honor that, since the votes are so close, he would used to do the top person who won by blindside would vote off the next person. And since it's so close that the bottom people keep getting switched, Ice Poseidon, you are a top person. And with that comes great responsibility. And you have to pick one person to vote off this round.
Get me out of here,
Anybody?
dude.
Yeah, you have to pick somebody.
I'll take the fucking hit, dude. Get me the fuck out of here.
I mean, let's kick Rich Bunny.
Bro.
No.
Bro, catching
What?
strays is crazy.
Cause like, who are you? Like, seriously, who
Bro,
are you?
You know who I am. You've seen me before. I was brought on here. I've gone viral because of Goon, so I'm one of Goon's associates, by the way. I'm one of his good friends. But he got me on here. I met Kimmee through him. That's who I am. And I'm recently verified as well.
Well, you are
Yeah,
lovely.
Thank you. I'm autistic, and if you want to, just hit me up.
You know what, Rich Bunny, if you would like to introduce yourself to the stream, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for being there last minute. I really appreciate you coming on. I really, really do. Thank you, Rich Bunny.
Why is
You're
being
also-
verified such a good thing? It's easy to get verified. Nobody cares.
No, it actually took me
Okay,
2
Ice
fucking years to get
Poseidon.
there. It took me 2 years to get verified. Actually, it took me
Yeah,
2
that-
whole years.
that
It
means
wasn't. It
you're-
was not easy for me.
That means you're a bad streamer.
Say
Bro.
that.
You're the one that, bro.
Rich Bunny.
Rich Bunny, I've known you a long time and I know that you're a good streamer.
No, he's a bad streamer.
Bro,
You
I
just get
you fell
verified.
off. You fucking fell off, bro. You fell off.
We don't
I fell
like
off-
that
I
term.
fell off into my pile of money.
All right, can you please
Okay.
shush? This is his.
Goon Squad 135. Get me out of here. Kick.com/goon. Kick.com/richbunny. I'm obviously not gonna be staying.
Thank you, Rich Bunny. I really appreciate you being here.
You are the dopest. Please go on an E-date with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You and I need to have a conversation about that later.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Everybody, please go follow the Rich Bunny. Thank you, thank you. Paul Danino!
When I first started my stream from 0 viewers, I had 1,000 viewers after the first month and partnered on Twitch. He's a bad
Okay,
streamer.
well, you know what? It was different times back then. The competition was 0, okay? So, you
And
know
it's
what?
still, the competition is still 0.
All hail Ice Poseidon, okay? Next question.
I thought he was funny. He was funny.
He's amazing,
good.
and I'm very grateful that he came on. All right.
Anthony, I noticed you were trying to quit again real early.
Yeah, now you're taking jokes from the chat because you're not funny.
Yeah, because it was funny. It was funny.
And now you admit to it. Outplayed. Moving forward.
Why wouldn't I admit to it? It was fucking funny. You were trying to quit. Why are you getting defensive?
So, guys, I have another question. I don't know why I feel awkward. I'm the host. Feel like I'm interrupting. The next question is: being a role model part of the job or an unfair burden? What do you think?
Tina should take
Unfair
the stage
burden.
on this one. Yeah, go.
I
for it.
think-
You don't have to be a role model.
People need to look after themselves and make their own decisions and what people do online. Like, if you want to watch someone, you should know and you should have the right. You should have your own mind to know. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do what this person did. If this person's streaming or jumping off a bridge, for instance, you should know and have common sense to know that you should not go fucking do that. Just like with other people's kids, parenting is more important than putting all that burden onto someone else. People should be free to do what they want in their own life and broadcast it, document it, whatever, be an idol, whatever, and other people should just have common sense to not do what they do if it's bad.
I didn't even know you had to be a role model. Who's a role model?
Well, you're influential. People will follow what you say and do.
I think you have to be both. I think it is a burden, but you have to hold your morals to the standard that you care about and show that. But
I mean, I think
it is a burden though.
Who's looking at any of us right now as a role model? No one's looking at any of us as role models.
Not even as streamers, but let's go for people who accidentally became famous, right? They accidentally blew up and became famous. So now because they blew up and other people love them, they have to change their morals and the way they move about their everyday life because other people might copy what they do. That's fucking ass. That's bullshit. That's dumb as fuck. No.
That's
Absolutely
true. Thinking
not.
about like World of T-shirts, like he was like thrown into it, and yeah, now like what is he supposed to do exactly? No, I get that.
Nobody thinks Josh Block is a role model.
Well, I just worry about him.
If you look at streamers as a role model, you're probably a fucking weirdo because streamers like why would you think a streamer's a role model?
I think when you're on someone's screen, they're not thinking of you as a role model, but you're somewhat in their brain. You know, we're on their screen, we're in their like conscience. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think streamers can give good advice, but I don't think streamers are role models. We're just, a very low form of entertainment.
No, I mean I'm a good role. Really.
You a good role model?
Cause I just, I go and do good things.
See?
Any streamer who tries to be a role model is probably like I probably hate them because they are definitely fake, like super fake.
Who are you thinking of in specific?
I don't know, like there's just some of those Twitch streamers that try to be role models and like nice people and like, oh, there's nothing bad about me. Like I hate those people because they're faking it. It's all fake.
That's why I'm saying I love when people are raw and show their raw fights and everything and they're raw what's actually going on. That's why I'm saying I love that because they're not being fake.
Then that contradicts what you said because if you want them to be raw and show that side, then that's not being a good role model. That's being toxic.
Well, I think also when you're arguing with someone, you're still showing your morals. Like you're showing who you are still. So even though if you're saying fucked up things, it's still to your core who you are and showing your morals even when you're arguing with someone. Do you get what I mean? Like it's still showing who you are when you're in that situation, being raw with someone. It's still showing your insides.
What's with you and the word raw?
I just haven't been dicked down in a long time.
Well, I mean, Anthony can make that happen.
Paul, you are.
I don't need.
You've. There's other people where you're trying to get.
He wants it.
Are you interested in like watching me have sex, Paul?
I mean, are you gay? Why don't you want to fuck Hannah?
Hey.
Well.
Because I have baggage.
He wants to. No, he wants to. That's why he said.
I never said that I didn't want to have sex with Hannah, but there's a prerequisite for sex with me.
Okay,
yeah.
Dude.
Same.
Bro, I've seen the girls that you've matched with on Tinder, bro. You swiping on everyone.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
All right, buddy.
Bro, you tried to get with this girl that had a. Bro, you tried to give the girl that had a split tongue. Come on.
She was
That's hot.
Bro, she had face tats, double horns, split tongue. Come on. There's no prerequisite.
She was hot as hell.
Okay, so what's your prerequisite to fuck Hannah?
Emotional connection.
Okay.
An emotional connection with a fucking split tongue Satanist?
I mean, you're a witch, aren't you? Are you not capable of emotional connection?
Yo, Anthony, do you have the beanie on in every pic on Tinder? I'm just curious.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
I'm curious.
Let me see. Let me check.
Don't act like you don't know, bro.
Let me check.
Don't act like you don't know.
Anthony's a Satanist? Satanist? Anthony's a Satanist?
Absolutely.
Show Show the
was it
Tinder
fake?
photos.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
Paul's
let's see.
favor right here. And look, I don't have a beanie on. So
Gang,
fuck
gang.
yourself.
Okay.
Fuck yourself, Shuvie. Fuck
No,
yourself.
show the other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other ones are funny. Show the other ones. Yeah.
No way that's your fucking. Are you joking? Are you joking? Anthony,
No paparazzi.
what are you doing?
Oh, that's
You don't know nothing about that, do you, Shuvie?
Oh shit!
Wow, bro, you're so hard, bro.
Guns,
You've never
everyone
been
prepare
there.
their guns.
You never been there in the gym, right? You little fucking.
thing
Bring 'em
I
out,
don't
bring 'em
understand.
So hard flexing your muscles
I
for
don't-
Tinder, bro. Wow.
I don't
That's what Tinder's
understand.
about, buddy.
If
Welcome
your
to the world.
if your prerequisite is emotional connection, why do you have such superficial photos?
Super fit. You just mean like
Oh.
appealing photos where I just feel good in them and I like them?
Like nothing in your photos indicate that you're looking for an emotional connection, like a deep
That's
one.
in the bio. That's where you would get the bio.
Read us the bio. Read us the bio.
All right, we're going too far. We're going way too far on this.
Well, okay.
Oh, nah, I know that bio is crazy.
Read
bro.
the bio.
Should we try to get into an
Going
emotional
too deep.
connection now then?
Well, are you going to DreamHack?
Yeah, but yes, I am, but I thought we could start now.
What? On the internet, dude? That's fucking strange. I don't know
Okay,
about this
all
thing.
right, okay, all right. Gate closed.
Wait, okay, so we've established that Anthony is physically attracted to Hannah and wants a deeper connection with her. But does Hannah want the same with Anthony?
You know what I want? I would love to deeply emotionally connect with anyone and then see where that takes me.
Okay, but what about Anthony?
Yep, sure. I would love to have a conversation with Anthony emotionally
So yeah,
and go from
DreamHack.
there.
Beautiful.
But the thing is, are you willing to do this fully disconnected from your past baggage?
Listen, my baggage is so I can't live with that baggage anymore. So when I talk to people and I have new people that I'm trying to connect with and get to know, I'm not thinking about my baggage. I'm a new woman now. I'm fresh. I'm like clean. I don't have like a snake breathing down my neck. Like I'm a whole new woman. So when I'm emotionally connecting with someone, I'm not thinking about my baggage. It doesn't even occur to me. Like, do I want to get divorced to be like free of that? Yeah. But other than that, like.
Well, I only ask that because I think your baggage is holding you down mentally and it makes you not want to find someone else to connect with.
I've thought that too. I think once my divorce is finalized, I'll feel actually like spiritually free.
But it never will be finalized.
Wait, can I ask a new question?
I think it
because
has to be at some
I
point.
even forgot what the last thing I asked was, and I wanted to save this for the next one, but I like what we were
Role
talking
model.
about, so I want to stay on this.
Please.
So
Oh yes, I'm listening. I have to grab.
how would your, well, I need her to come back for it because she'll have a response as well, but maybe I'll re-ask it. I mean, now since we're talking about dating and
No, I'm
maybe
here. I'm listening to you. He just keeps barking. I'm listening.
So how would your ex describe why you broke up? What would they say?
Wait, are we all supposed to answer?
Yeah,
this?
everybody.
My ex would say to describe our breakup.
Yeah, why? The reason why.
My ex would say Hannah's nan died and she saw us Snapchatting other girls and she didn't like that and she flew to a country I couldn't go to and I told her to meet me in Costa Rica and she wouldn't do that, so I moved on. That's what he would say.
Oh my god, he's like in Discord right now. I just heard him. All right, anybody else?
I mean, I guess, I don't know, my ex would say that I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Can't
Same.
argue
I mean,
with that.
I was a piece of shit, yeah. I don't know, I cheated on her like 6 times.
Aww.
Anthony?
I don't know. I tend not to think about my ex or what she would be thinking about right now. That's not interesting for me. We just move
That's
forward.
not an answer.
We just move forward. You know what I'm saying? I see front. I don't have a rear view. I knocked that shit off a long time ago. I don't care about her or what she's doing or what she thinks about.
All right, sounds good then.
Well, that's a good mentality to have. You're moving the goalposts. You're just supposed to answer the question, bro.
I appreciate you thinking that the mentality is good, Zena. Thank you for saying that.
No, it is, because I second that, but I'm going to answer the question. I'm a manipulative piece of shit. I'm a liar. I hold financial dominance over their head. I'm an abuser. What else? Oh, I'm mentally ill. What else? I'm a piece of shit human being. What else? Honestly, just a bunch of me being a piece of fucking shit, dog shit human, you know? And this abuser. Yeah.
Well, that was a raw answer. Did you hear that, Anthony?
But what
Super
Anthony
raw.
said, I definitely agree. And with what you said, Hannah, like the baggage thrown out the window. I bought new luggage.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
New
pretty
luggage.
sure. I'm pretty
Luggage.
sure Hannah still wants to be with Sam. I'm almost positive.
No.
It's the opposite.
I've seen the light, Mama. I've seen the light. Trust me.
I don't
do
believe
not
you.
want to be with him.
If that was true, you would be looking for other options, and you haven't been.
You can answer.
How the
Sure.
fuck would you know if I have or have not been looking for other options?
Because you haven't been with anyone. You said your vagina hasn't been plugged in 2 years.
Having sex has nothing to do with me moving on, though. I've
You haven't even tried.
emotionally connected with a few people over the past like 6 months, and that alone, my emotional connection with a couple of guys has let me move on because I'm like, oh, this is such a nice connection. I'm like feeling myself. I'm feeling this guy. That emotional connection alone has let me move on. I already moved on in myself, but I don't need a penis to go into my vagina to move on.
You're saying a couple guys have
agree.
given you emotional connection, which tells me that you're not serious and you're playing those guys because you still want Sam. If you were serious, you'd
I'm
be.
not playing them. No, they played me. They played me. One of them had a girlfriend that I didn't know about, so he played me. And then the other one, he's just a player.
Well,
The
if
other
you-
one, he's like my friend.
Wait, but she's right. You don't have to physically start having sex with someone to move on. You need to be able to
Right.
emotionally and mentally move on first before you even touch the physical thing. Otherwise, you're going to take the same problems and baggage onto the next person because you don't actually move on. You just switch. You're just switching the fucking tablecloth. That's it.
yeah, that's
You just
fair,
carry the
but
poison over.
if Hannah was serious, she would have an emotional connection with one guy, not multiple.
Well, I'd like to. It's not up to me that it's these multiple guys. It's not like these multiple guys were in the same like week. These were like I had a crush on a guy. We hung out for a bit, and then I found out he had a girlfriend. And then another guy who's been my friend for a while. We hung out, and then he's just a player. But I emotionally connected with both of them. Had a lovely time with both of them, but nothing ever happened. I never even kissed them, but just feeling like even like holding hands and being like that with another guy, it was really nice. And I remember what it's like to be with a man. And even in my dream, I dreamt of a man a couple nights ago, and we were in love and like we were cuddling, and just that alone is like enough for me to know that I want something other than my ex, because that whatever that was, it was not love.
You're saying that it felt good to be able to, be with a man, but the guys that you
Yes.
just described aren't very good men because they're cheating.
No,
on their girlfriends, playing
exactly.
you.
Those guys don't even matter to me. I had a nice time emotionally connecting with them. And when I found out that guy had a girlfriend, I have not seen him since. Like, fuck that guy. But at the time, I felt emotionally nice, which was I was able to move on because I was like, oh, this can happen for me. I can emotionally connect with people. Like, I'm not fucked up in the head. I'm not always going to be like insane. Like, so it was nice to be able to
Thank
move
you
on
so
that
much
way.
for the raid.
But I'm not
Thank
talking
you,
to
thank you,
anyone
thank
now,
you.
but I'm still open to it. I would like to fall in love one day and have a family. Like, I think that's beautiful. I think that's what everyone wants.
You said that's not going to happen until the divorce is finalized, but what if it's never finalized? Are you going to hold
it's
yourself
never-
back?
I don't think it's possible for it to never be finalized. I think just like it's like I have another court date like next month or something. I think it will be finalized. He just won't do anything fair with it. But even if I were to be legally married for the rest of my life, I would still find a way to fall in love again and have a nice life again because I can't let that hold me back. It's too fucking sad and depressing.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ways to get a divorce one-sided. You like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. It's my next case.
What about you, Shuvi? Do you have an ex? What would they say? Why did you guys break up?
Okay, wait. So what is the question exactly? What would they say about why we broke up?
What would your ex say on why you broke up?
I don't know. I mean, they might not say anything because I don't think they will really care. They already.
They have no reason for why? Do you have an ex?
Well, I'm just saying, if I ask them right now, I don't think they would really say anything. They'd just be like, "What? I don't know. I don't care. Like, what?"
Bro,
did you date yourself?
It's like middle school relationship.
Oh.
His last girlfriend was in middle school.
No, it was in high school. The fuck.
They would say, "Who's calling?
It's not
Who is
real.
this?"
High school relationship is not real. It doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't
Like,
that
if-
serious. That's the thing, so she's not gonna really care or to even explain. I
If
know
one
why.
of her, Shuvi, if one of her friends said, "Hey, remind me why you and Shuvi broke up," what would she say?
Well, I can't really say because it's kind of federal, but.
Oh,
Peter.
Ah, so you and Anthony have something in common.
Wait, no, I don't have anything criminal based about my brain.
Wait.
Oh,
I mean,
just
that-
secretive answers. That's all.
Is this why you got kicked out of your house and everybody was asking what happened?
No,
You said
bro,
illegal
no,
and that was
bro.
your ex or something? What
No.
happened, dude?
No. I'm just saying, I just.
You burned down her house? You burned down your ex's house?
Juvie probably
No,
scammed
bro.
her too.
I do not say
scammed
that.
I scammed one of my exes.
how?
Well, in middle school, she cheated on me with 3 dudes, and then in high school, I sold her fake AirPods and I blocked her.
Oh God.
Got her.
It is funny. That's a
I mean,
W.
I think she might have still won.
Anthony.
Yeah, she definitely won that.
Okay,
I hate getting
well,
along
I
with
mean,
Anthony.
that
He's
was
a
a good
good
round, you guys. That was everything. So I'm gonna give the new poll.
You know, Hannah, Anthony's a very emotional guy. I think you guys have a deep connection, honestly.
Honestly,
Paul, thank you.
he's right about that. He's probably actually right about that. He might be the one that is right for you, and you might be the woman that's right for him.
Everyone
be
in
the
chat,
ones.
please
Well,
vote who to keep, not to kick.
Because you
Keep.
both have went through similar shit and have similar like characteristics from the exes.
Oh, I
this-
wouldn't know. He didn't share his part. I wouldn't know.
Well, my ex, unlike everybody else, is not like on stream a part of this thing. It feels weird talking about her.
Rich Bunny, thank you so much for the host. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for the host. Hope you had a good stream.
I'm a huge fan of him.
Me too. Seems like we all are, except for Paul.
I mean,
Paul loves
40
him. It's Paul's favorite streamer.
46 viewers, that just proves how easy it is to get verified.
Oh, come
He's-
on, man.
He was ending a stream. They all left before that happened. So, the votes are coming in. I'm gonna give like another minute. Everybody vote. The votes work pretty well. I wanted to try this straw poll instead of kick because sometimes it's kind of scuffed on the mobile. Have you guys used polls in mobile before? I'm asking the streamers, not the chat. Have you guys tried that? Does it work?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna keep using the straw poll then. Nice.
It works for me. I just have to
Straw-
refresh to see the results.
Straw poll's what was originally used for anyway too, so
Yeah.
I think it works pretty well. And it's like up to date.
Everybody's voting, which is so nice. Wow, your dog is being so polite, just standing there.
Dude, no, if I put him down, he starts barking at the voices in my headphones. So it's like he has to be on my lap for this whole he wants to get down so bad, but like he'll just scream and run around until I catch him. So
Where's Snoopy? Why isn't he on your lap?
I don't know. He's a piece of shit. He's
No.
just downstairs.
That's so sad.
If I had somewhere to put Henry, I would have. There's no one.
Your dog's name
we'd
is
hear him.
Henry?
It's my sister's dog. I'm just babysitting him. I don't think I could have a dog right now. His
Who
name's
names their
Henry.
dog Henry?
She said it's her favorite male name, so that's why she named him.
Well, I've got a Henry for her if she wants.
Ew, what does that mean? A penis?
Ew!
No,
No, a real
I have a
Henry.
friend. I have a real Henry.
Oh, like a man. Oh, that's nicer.
You guys.
My sister's gay.
Well, I guess
Your
it won't work
sister's
out
dead?
then.
Gay.
Oh, gay. Okay.
Okay, guys, the votes are in. This is a sad moment, as they all are. Unfortunately, the next contestant to be voted off is going to be Anthony. Anthony, can you shout out your stream? And thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Hey, W event. Good job, Kim. You're killing it. This is a good idea. Xena, Shuby, appreciate you guys showing up, throwing some content. Good on you guys. Hannah, Paul, it's been a great time. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank
Where can we find
you.
your stream? I think we already are spamming it in chat. Everybody, please
It's
go
just
follow.
Anthony instead of an A. It's a V. So Vinthony.
Perfect.
We'll get that changed eventually. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
you guys.
Anthony. That's
Keep reaction streams going, man. You're doing good. You're doing God's work.
Appreciate you. Keep giving me stuff to react to. You're doing good too.
You're doing better than Nick White. So
Okay, gotta go.
amazing. Thank you, Tazo, for the 6 subs. Thank you, Tazo. We want you to be on here next time.
I hope the final 2 isn't going to be me and Hannah.
Ooh, we don't know. Could be. Okay, guys.
Why'd you say it like that?
Sounds like he's trying to plot.
Yeah, like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm kind of scared.
Everybody, the next question would be, should a platform ever ban creators for off-platform behavior? What do you think?
it depends on how extreme the off-platform behavior is. Like if they assaulted a child or something like that,
Yeah.
yes, it should be deplatformed on everything. Yeah, if it goes to that extreme extent. But like if it's just petty, stupid stuff like bickering, arguing, or religion or fucking political stuff, then no.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if they killed someone, then yeah, don't be on all platforms. Or,
Well, I
like,
don't
yeah,
think
something with a
murder's
kid.
that big of a deal, but
Oh.
child
I don't think you should be banned off platform. That just sets a bad precedent. There's a fine line, and people are very subjective.
Elaborate.
If you do something off platform, right? You murder somebody or whatever. I mean, it's not the platform's business. You'll just go to jail.
So, yeah.
You shouldn't ever want to set a precedent to censor people off a platform because of something they do off the platform. That's really stupid.
You found out somebody that was on, you had your own platform, right? And you found out someone that was a big creator on your platform was P. Diddying children. You wouldn't just remove them from your platform?
I mean,
I would want to. If it was my platform.
I mean, I think it's up to the viewers to decide if they want to keep watching that person. You know, if the viewers think like if the viewers want to keep watching that person, that says more about the viewers than it says about the platform.
Well, the platform will just have a terrible rep.
Yeah,
They
it's like
allow
a
that.
business move.
Whether you want it or not, you gotta look at it from a business perspective.
Yeah, you have to look at it at a business perspective. Like dumb shit I've done out of business perspective. Obviously, I got banned for reasons because it's not a good look for the platform. Like, so yeah, if someone was assaulting children, that's definitely not a good look to have that person on your platform. They should be banned.
Yeah, obviously that's not a good look, but if you set a precedent to ban people off platform, it starts with the extremes like that, and then it's slowly gonna work its way into more subjective matters. So the only way to stop that is if you have rules in place. If it happens on platform, ban them. If it doesn't, just leave it alone. Otherwise, you know, you're gonna end up like Twitch, where it's all very subjective.
What do you think?
Like it starts off with extremes, you know, and then eventually the bias will come out, and then, you know, like you want to avoid that at all costs by keeping it very by the book, you know.
So you
Like-
think, as long as you don't break the platform's TOS, you should just be allowed to do whatever you want? Like, they could be killing people off stream, right? I don't want to say stuff too crazy, but on some pedophile shit off stream. But as long as they don't break the TOS, they can just be on
I mean,
stream. And
okay, I'll put it this way: if you're out here assaulting kids, you know, if you're out here murdering people, doing all this, you'll probably just end up in prison. And streaming on a platform is not going to happen anyways.
Well, yeah. Say someone who went to prison for like raping like 100 kids got out, and they stream on your platform. As long as they don't break the TOS, is that cool?
I mean, if they're raping 100 kids, they're not getting out. But you know what I mean?
What if they
just
escape from prison and they're on the run and they're not breaking the platform TOS? Or wait. Oh, I guess maybe that would be. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they'd be breaking the TOS. If you're breaking the law, you'd be breaking TOS.
All right, never mind. That was a bad example, but
Like, it starts off with, oh, this guy is a pedophile, ban him because he did some off-platform shit, and then eventually it's going to work its way towards, you know, oh, this guy has a different view on politics that I think is toxic. Let me just ban him. You know, it's just slowly going to always work its way up into a really biased situation.
Let's say someone got out of prison after serving a term of like 10 years for human trafficking of minors, right? 10 to 15, like people I was locked up with. They get out and they start streaming on the platform. They already served the time for what they did to those children, though.
If you just served 10 years in prison and you stream on the platform, you're going to have no viewers, so no one's going to care.
Well, let's say that
I mean,
did
they
have viewers.
might.
Let's
I
say
feel like
did.
if they were like notorious, infamous, I feel like they would have some viewers.
Yeah.
They'd have
Alright.
some sort of cult following.
Well, prison is meant for rehabilitation. So if somebody spent 10 years in prison, you have to assume they've been rehabilitated, and you have to give people a second chance.
You're gonna give a
Okay.
second chance, and you believe that someone who human trafficked and raped a bunch of children has the ability to redeem themselves? That's not a regular crime.
Yeah, but somebody could say the same about you, Xena.
Yeah, but that's not a regular crime. Raping children versus stealing some fucking iPhones is a little bit different. I know not to go in a store and steal some iPhones, but raping children and selling them, that's
Yeah,
a little far.
obviously, you're talking about a very extreme case, and most people, you know, like I would say 100% of people would never forgive somebody for doing that, but I still don't think it's the platform's business. I think that
they say Mr. Bass raped somebody or whatever SA shit he did, and a lot of people watch him still.
Mm-hmm.
He was in chat earlier, so he's unbanned.
Yeah, I don't know that story. I still don't know that storyline, but I just know that's what they say, that he is someone who did SA and did time or something like that, that he assaulted someone sexually or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people still watch. That's why I made that the extreme example.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think platforms should ever play, God, or ever play like, legal shit. If you don't break the rules on the platform, I think the platform should just stick to that, because there's a lot of things that can cause issues when they start going beyond the rules of their own platform. You know, like bias, subjectiveness, things like that.
So you think that a platform shouldn't try to protect itself from what like the general public would perceive them as?
I mean, if they're really that bad of a person, I don't think the general public's going to watch them.
It's not about them watching, it's about the reputation they're going to give to that platform for allowing them to be on there. Like, do you think EDP should be allowed to stream on Kick? Do you think he would negatively affect Kick?
I think he would negatively affect Kick, obviously. It's not easy as a platform. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of, bad PR that comes from stuff like that. But I'm only trying to keep it by the book because I know where it leads to. And that's why it's hard for platforms to, find the middle ground. Because, the moment you start banning people off platform for the extremes, you're going to start banning people off the platform for subjective stuff.
Well,
Yeah, I guess
also,
you're
the
right.
moment you say that you're not going to ban anyone for anything off stream, then you're going to have people that did crazy shit allowed to stream on your platform. Then everyone knows your platform as the place to go for fucked up people, and then it just looks bad.
All right. I mean, Shuvi, you've been arrested yourself. What if Kick started banning people for getting arrested off platform?
Well, that would be unfortunate.
Right, but where's the line? Where? I guess it's just where's the line? You know what I mean? It's you know, if
I mean, that's I just feel like that's for them to decide from a business perspective.
yeah, but that's where it starts getting subjective.
Mm.
If the TOS states if you're a pedophile off platform, cool, I'm fine with that. Yeah, ban them, whatever. But if it states that you can be banned for off platform reasons, then it's vague and they can do whatever they want. And I don't agree with that.
That if you put it that way, then that makes sense.
Right, but they always put it that way, of course.
Mm.
Okay.
But
Well,
you guys are going to the extreme. Most people aren't pedophiles. Most people are getting banned off platform for doing, things that the platform just doesn't agree with because the platform's fucking biased. And not everybody's a pedophile. Like,
I mean, yeah, but you gotta assume that those people, like, we're just using an extreme case for the example, bro. Because it's possible.
You guys made a lot of